Right, boys, as part of the current year, I'm going on the journey to get into the fittest shape possible, the best physique possible, best strength standards, best fitness standards, all of the above. So, first things first, obviously with that, so the goals are to get abs, the goals are to get super fit. I'll put some more markers on that, and I'll put some strength markers as well, so we can actually track that fully. But for the first instance, I've got the fitness pretty dialed in, I've got the strength pretty dialed in. The first thing to do is to get the abs dialed in, and I'll be going to the gym later, so I'll show you a physique update for now. Then I'll show you what the goal is. The goal is to get like Ross Edgley. If any of you have seen Ross Edgley, this kid is chiseled. Well, he's not kid, but he's chiseled. And he's an elite endurance athlete, and he's got the fitness, he's got everything. So that's the goal. I'll show you the physique now at the moment. When we get to the gym, there's better lighting. If I can do it because there's too many people in the gym, then we'll come back here and I'll do it now, and then I'll show you the goals. But first things first, with trying to get abs, we all know that they say that abs are made in the kitchen. So at the moment, I'm burning around 2.7 thousand calories, which means that I'm probably going to be eating a little bit smaller, like 2.5 thousand calories. So the first thing we've got to do if we want to hit those abs markers is to go get some scran. Today I'm going to show you everything I eat. Unfortunately, I'm actually going out with the boys to get a burger, so we'll have to see if the calories are on the menu. But if not, then we'll just have to see how hungry I am basically before we go to bed. But yeah, the first marker is get some scran in, so go do that now, and I'll show you what I'm cooking up, how much calories it is, and I'll also keep you updated on how much calories I've burnt. I'll show you the gym, I'll show you if we're doing some sprinting later today or some fitness, something like that, and we'll get into it, brothers. Alright, so for the first meal we've got 4 large eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, half a cup of rice and some veggies, which gets us to 763 calories, and right now we've only burnt 805, but because we're going to the gym we need those carbs. So yeah, 807, sorry, 763 calories in that. Boom. Right, boys, so this is me just getting into the gym. Basically, I was up from 4:30, basically doing work on my computer, so my brain was fried and I was sort of on the edge of getting a migraine/headache, so I didn't want to do anything too hard in the gym. So I just came in for the walk. As you can see, my gym is just filled with spotlights, which makes it worse, makes it harder, but luckily I got these glasses, which makes it easier for me to see. But yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my schedule. So, as in, when trying to get abs, trying to get fit, obviously you need a busy schedule. So, what I have here, this is my weekly schedule. So, you see on Monday we got leg strength. It's not spelt right, but that's fine, we can change it. And then basically every other day, we also have 2 sessions. Not every other day. Every day we have 2 sessions. So, we have the sprint and we have slots for sports. And so, this one will sort of be like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or playing football, playing rugby, playing spike ball, anything I can sort of think of, anything where I can actually get people to come out. So yeah, if you have a look, it's very busy. We're doing about 2 sessions a week, 2 sessions a day, sorry. And yeah, that'll keep me nice and fit, because it's not only about looking good and just having abs, it's actually about being able to perform as an athlete, one in fitness, one in strength. So then, you know, nothing can stop you. And then if you learn sports, become a high-level athlete, you know, some jiu-jitsu for self-defense, a little bit of boxing, all of those things, that helps. And yeah, that doing 2 sessions a day, especially if in the morning I do a morning walk, that is so helpful to just start getting those calories burnt. Second session, you just feel like an animal. And now we're going to move on. When I went to the gym, I got my body scanned for weight and BMI index, well, not BMI index, but body fat percentage. So this is what you're seeing right now. So yeah, as you can see, I weigh 88 kilos, which apparently I need to bring down a little bit, but I think that's good weight for rugby. My skeleton muscle mass is 40 kilos and my body fat mass is 18 kilos, which puts me at a body fat percentage of about 21. And I'm gonna try get that down to 15 by the start of the summer, which might be quite hard, or at least have the goal of to get to 15, because I think my abs are quite prominent, so I should be fine there. Here it says I'm obese, but I think that's apparently the guy said everyone's obese because I'm quite small, but I'm also heavy, so I'm packing on a lot of muscle. So yeah, the goal is to get down to 15. So yeah, this is my physique at the moment. I've got the muscles down, but obviously being at 20% body fat, if I shred those down, everything will come through, everything will be looking so much nicer. And then here is Ross Edgley. This bro, he is an endurance athlete, but he's shredded, looking like a Greek god. That is what I'm trying to get to. So how am I actually going to do it? You might be asking. So as you see, 21% body fat. What I'm going to be doing exactly is training twice a day. As you've seen in my schedule, I've got a morning session and a midday session. And I'm going to be cutting my calories, so I'm going to be tracking it on my Garmin, tracking how many calories I eat, always finish the day in a deficit, just reduce the carbs, do some random fasting periods from 8 p.m. till noon, so like maybe 3 out of the 7 days a week, and basically I'm just going to remember the goal and I'm going to go hard at it. I bet someone in my class who's absolutely ripped that I would have a better bod than him before tour, and that is going to happen. So yeah, if you want to watch the journey, I'll be posting my training on Instagram. I'll be making full day in the life videos so you can see the training, and it's going to go wild, going to be mental. This is only the first video. I know it's not that exciting because you haven't seen the progression yet, but we're going to show the transformation, we're going to show the progress, and it's going to be a sick journey to becoming the fittest possible body, fittest possible person I can. Abs showing through, fitness markers are elite, strength markers are going to be elite, and it's going to be sick.